Only in Fox, there are a lot of breweries out there in the world, but one of the best is right here in Arizona.
And they're not even brewing beer or making wine. In Prescott, mead is the word. And Matt Galka tells us all about Superstition Meadery and how they're trying to bring back this unique drink into the mainstream.
Let's see how this is tasting. Oh, that's outstanding.
If you're not familiar with mead, the folks at Superstition Meadery in Prescott would be happy to tell you all about it.
It's very unique. So it's the world's oldest fermented beverage, but it fell out of fashion in the Middle Ages after that sort of time frame came to an end, and we're reintroducing the world's oldest fermented beverage.
Jeff Herbert and his wife Jen started Superstition Meadery in 2012, but making the honey-based drink actually started with a gift, a home brew kit from wife to husband.
My first meads I was making as a home brewer actually tasted way better than my first beers. So I thought, hey, maybe I'm onto something.
From there, an idea was born, and the Herberts decided to dive into the mead business. Their humble beginnings started with just 2 employees, themselves, and some shared space at a winery.
And we were learning about the industry and how to make wine. We did everything but prune vines. We made about 300 gallons of product in 2012, and we were the smallest winery in the state of Arizona. And 5 years later, we made over 29,000 gallons of product and became the biggest winery in the state of Arizona by production. And we don't even make wine, we make mead.
But now the Superstition Meadery production facility can crank out thousands of bottles of their unique flavors. It can be a sticky science.
So what we're gonna do is take fruit juice or water and honey, and we're gonna mix it all up. And then we're gonna pitch our yeast. We're gonna pump honey out of a drum using this worm drive flux pump. This stainless steel tube fits over the shaft. This is spinning around, and we can drain 55 gallons of honey into one of these tanks in 20 to 30 minutes. If it's gonna be barrel aged, we're gonna spend at least 3 to 4 months in a barrel, depending on what we're going for, sometimes up to 2 years.
About half of the products at Superstition go into bottling, the other half into barreling, with the different woods bringing out different flavors for the nectar of the gods. Drinks like one of their flagship meads, Peanut Butter Jelly Crime, are bottled and sent off either to businesses or straight to the consumer. But before there was a production facility, they made everything in their tasting room in downtown Prescott.
When we first opened, no one knew what it was, and now we've popularized the drink and the industry, and people come down here all the time and say, oh, we were told we need to go to the meadery, we have to try the mead, and we've never had it before, but we're very interested in seeing what it's all about.
The buzz turned into a staff of 25 in recognition from around the globe. Rate Beer ranks Superstition Meadery as a top 40 brewery in the world out of more than 36,000 listed. Their concoctions, from cinnamon flavors to hoppy brews, have also taken home multiple Mazer Cup gold medals, the highest honor for meads nationally.
We can be as creative as we want to, so we're going for those perfect fermentations, very delicate bases to everything we make, so everything starts off with a perfect taste, and then we'll introduce different flavors and herbs and spices.
And the honeymoon continues. Superstition Meadery was named Arizona's best small business for 2019. So if you're still a skeptic, they'll keep it short and sweet for you.
I want them to know that they should try it. That's the one thing.
Matt Galka, Fox 10 News.
Well, the names are fabulous. Superstition Meadery is planning an expansion that would put a tasting room in downtown Phoenix, and they hope to do it by next year.